Karl Popper, you need to remember, this person said that science is a history of corrected mistakes. That means here for corona example, for if we take for corona is a disease, that is a basic thing. So which country will produce proper medicine will get a perfect medicine for us, understood? And Einstein's also, if you remember, even Albert Einstein remarked of him that fellow Einstein every year retracts what he wrote the year before. That means today you discussed one medicine for cough you will be getting, no? So cough you discovered one medicine, so 1 year you will discover tablet, and next year you will remember to produce one tonic. So like that, constantly when you think about new idea, then it is science, understood? Today you sat on the floor, next day you sat on the chair, next day you will just sit on the bed. Like that, constant changing is there upon your ideas. So that is what called as a science. And many scientists also remarked like that, the development knowledge of every century, that you need to remember. And scientists will make new innovations, scientific method also. So they'll follow a scientific method. All scientists will follow some scientific method. So what are the scientific methods? Now we will see how scientists will work. So scientific methods will be there. How scientists will do means here they will follow scientific methods. So what are the scientific methods here? 5 methods are there: observe and ask questions, form hypothesis, plan experiment, conduct the experiment, draw conclusions, and communicate the result. So this will just take with an example. Here you can see one student is collecting the seeds, understood? So he wants to put it to the soil. So what will happen after putting the soil here? He will be going to question many things, understood? So first we will discuss here. There is a person, this person's name is Aravind. So first process is observe and ask questions. So first you will ask the questions here. So from where we need to bring the seeds, from which soil we need to use. So these are the questions here, understood? Which seeds we need to use, which water we need to use.